Hello, I'm Ed, and I wanted to share with you my experience before and after quadruple bypass surgery. Um, about a year before I had the surgery, the only sign I actually had was when I exerted myself, my jaw would hurt, or my teeth would actually hurt. The back of my neck would get a little bit tight. Uh, However, as soon as I would stop, rest a bit, that would go away, and I was fine. So that started about a year before the surgery. Never mentioned it to the doctors. Looking back and doing some research now, that is one of the actual signs of heart issues. Um, I never had any chest pains. I never had any pain going up and down my arm, no numbness, nothing. The only thing I had was I said my jaw would get tight, hurt, teeth would hurt, the back of my teeth would hurt, and that was the only thing I had. So I do work part time at Home Depot, and I was exerting myself, pushing one of the carts, and back of my throat hurt, my teeth started hurting really bad, my jaw got really tight. Uh, Pushed it a little further, it was getting worse. I was getting out of breath. I stopped, catch my breath. A couple of minutes later, I started feeling better. Within 15 minutes, it was like nothing ever happened, back to normal. But I was kind of concerned because I had noticed it has been getting worse over time. Uh, Got home, emailed my doctor. Very next morning, his nurse called, set me up with an appointment with him. I saw him that day. He gave me a bunch of tests, passed all his tests. So he was so concerned, had me do he actually set me up with a stress test. I've never had a stress test before. And he wanted it done within the next week or two. So if I couldn't get that appointment squared away, he wanted to get a call back because he wanted this test done fairly quickly. So I had the test done within a week. It was done at Dartmouth Hitchcock Clinic in Nashua, New Hampshire. Went in for the test. They explained to me what they would do, what they were going to do. Laid down in the gurney. They do an echocardiogram, and they put you on a treadmill. Uh, Sit you on a treadmill at various heights and back on a table, and they do this several times. So they get the echocardiogram in between the tests. So first time they put me on the treadmill, I was all hooked up, all the meters and such. I was walking fairly quickly. I was out of breath very fast. Back of my neck was hurting me. My teeth were hurting me. Uh, they were kind of concerned because they seen things going crazy. They had me sit on or lay down on the gurney. They took the echocardiogram, and I failed that miserably. Uh, Doctor came in. He was quite concerned. Fortunately, I did not have a heart attack. Never had a heart attack. Probably very close to it, but it never happened. So he sent me on to Southern Memorial Hospital in Nashua for some more testing. They called ahead of time. I got that they knew I was coming. They took me fairly quickly. And within an hour after I was there, they had me in a room. Shortly afterwards, I was talking to a cardiologist on what they planning on doing in the next moves. So, next morning, sent me down to surgery. I figured I'm going to wake up and have some stents put in, which has happened to my brother. It seems like it's our family history. Uh, and Woke up, saw the doctor. He said he could not do it. I had too much blockages. I had 4 blockages. One was 95%. They call that one the widowmaker. It's the large one that goes right in the middle of your heart. So that was 95% blocked. The next one was 75% blocked. Next one was 50% block. And the fourth one, I never even heard it. I was quite shocked that we were discussing this and he was telling me what has to get done. I was still in shock. But they could not do the surgery here in Southern Memorial, so he was sending me down to the Leahy Hospital in Burlington, Massachusetts. They couldn't get me in right away because the place was all booked. Fortunately, they got me in there Saturday night. Sunday, I spoke with a cardiologist or the surgeon. She was going to be doing the surgery. She reviewed it, and they're having some more tests on Sunday. And so she told me that she's going to be doing a quadruple bypass. And she explained it all to me, and what I expect before and afterwards. So that was on Sunday. Next morning on Monday, I was down in surgery at 6 a.m. Surgery went well, as far as I know, with them. I was back up in ICU at 4 p.m., so it was a long day for them. I was in ICU for a day and a half. I guess I was recovering well. ICU was fantastic. The nurses, the people there were great. One nurse in particular, Adriana, she made me feel comfortable. She took care of me. My hair was all messed up. She even combed it for me. She was great. Got me up and helped me out. So day and a half later, they sent me up into a room in the in cardiology, and from that point, they would start the process of helping you heal. Part of it is you have to get up out of bed, you have to walk around, you have to do that. And I really was not feeling well. I was in a lot of pain, very tired. I didn't want to really do much. And the nurses explained to me that I would be here for roughly a week. So if I wasn't able to get up, walk, and do what needed to be done, that I would have to go to a rehab center. And that was incentive enough for me. I didn't want to do that. So uh, I got up, started walking around. They make you do little stairs. They have a little stairs area. You walk up and down some stairs. I walked around the nurses station several times so they can actually see I was doing what they wanted me to do. Uh, but I was still tired, still in a lot of pain. It just what happens. Uh, One weird thing that happened for that week, my taste buds were kind of shut. I would whatever I would eat, it would taste like aspartame, like you had the Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. Everything, even when I didn't eat, I just had that taste. Brushed my teeth, had that taste, and they said that's common. Most people have a metal taste instead of that particularly, and that could last up to 3 months. So after a week, I had gone home, which was great. On the ride home, they make sure to give you a little special pillow that they want you to hold on your chest. You have to sit in the back seat. You can't be in the front. The reason you can't be in the front, if there's ever an accident, you do not want the airbags to come shooting at you because it can do an awful lot of damage to your chest. So I sat in the back. It was fine getting home. Got home. Things were fine. Walked in the house. I was tired, which is expected. Sat down for a little bit. Uh, Decided to go take a nap and go into my room. One nice thing, my son Nick actually bought me some extra bedding, some special pillows that you can sit up, and it just made it really nice to get into bed. It made a big difference from just a regular pillow. So now I'm going to the second week that I'm actually home, getting up, doing what I need to do. I have a sister-in-law from Naples, Florida, Carol. She came down for a week and a half. She helped me out quite a bit, helped me get out of bed, helped me walk around. I had a nurse coming in. She talked with the nurse, made sure I understood all my medications that I had to take. Made sure I got up and do what I had to do. She cooked breakfast and lunches. She was an extremely big help. I was very glad to have her. So following Sunday, she wasn't around. I did what I had to do. I was walking around. Went in the living room, sat down in the chair, and when I sat in the chair went tipped right over with me right in it. And luckily I grabbed the arms of the chair and held tight. Didn't hurt my chest, but my legs went all over the place. I couldn't get up like a turtle. My wife couldn't help me get up. Luckily, my son was home. He had got me up. So that ended that particular week. So now I'm going on to week 3 and 4. Um, I'm following what they want me to do. I'm taking the medications as it is. Still seeing the traveling nurse that comes in, uh, reviewing my meds. Everything is doing good there. Walking around, doing whatever I needed. Whatever they want me to do, I actually did. I was feeling a lot better. The only thing is, I was tired taking naps. People do say that after the surgery, you're going to get this great feeling. You're going to be like 20 years old. Well, that hasn't happened. Uh, you get tired a lot, you get sleepy a lot, you take a lot of naps, and that's fine. They want you walking an awful lot. So now we're going on for the next 2 weeks. I started moving around more. Started doing some floor exercises, mainly for my lower body. I was very careful at the front because what they do is they want to keep you keep your body so you're in like in the tube area. Don't move your hands too far out. And fortunately, I did that once. I kept reaching for something on the side table and ended up hurting my chest. I was in a little bit of pain. Nothing serious. I just pulled muscles. And, they did tell me don't do that. And of course, I did. And I suffered for it, but didn't last but for a few days. Went on to week 4. I was able to drive. And now that I'm able to drive, I can start going out on walks because here it is now. We are early October. I had the surgery, actually early November. I had the surgery done October 13th. So now we're into October. Um, I need to walk, and just walking around the house it's small. Trying to walk outside, it's not so good because it's slippery between the ice. No snow yet, but it is kind of icy out there and cold. And breathing that cold air isn't that great. So I wanted to go indoors, walk around at the mall, at the Y, and I do work at Home Depot, so it was nice to go in there and see people and walk around the store. And I do have a friend who had this surgery about a year ago, and he walks there every single day, well, Monday through Friday. And if you walk the store, all the aisles, it's 1 mile. So I see him every day while we're there, and we walk the mile. Uh, so now that I'm able to drive, I was able to do that. My first time getting into the car was fine. The steering wheel was nice and easy. I was able to move it. Uh, Next day, my wife took the car to work, so I decided to take a pickup truck, and that steering is a little tight. So pulling out of the driveway, made the turn, and just like I would normally, and I had got a tremendous amount of pain right in my chest, right in the middle. It hurt like hell, brought tears to my eyes. So I stopped, put in reverse, backed up, just sat there for a little bit, and then I very gradually, one arm to one arm, just started moving the steering wheel slowly, and so I was able to drive. And after a few days, that got a lot better. Uh, so moving on, I'm going on to what did I say? Week 5 and 6, doing a lot better, starting to do a bit more. Actually, going to Planet Fitness to do some exercising, uh, just lifting 5 pounds for my arms and stuff, and using the treadmill besides just walking, which is kind of nice. And I'm moving on to week 8, 9. Same thing. I am doing some floor exercises at home, my lower body, some for my upper body. I'm still using very lightweight, and that's been working out well for me. I still haven't had that feeling like I'm 20 years old. I still get tired. I still take naps, and I think that's feeling normal. My medications, I've been cutting them down as they asked me to, so that's all working out good for me. So now I'm up to week 9, doing a lot better. I am starting to do more exercises. I'm doing a lot more squats now. Um, Watching some of the stuff on YouTube, some of the exercises. So I'm doing them. Do get tired. I do stop. Will take a nap, which is kind of good. Uh, I'm approaching week 10. Tomorrow will be week 10. I do feel pretty good. As of right now, they tell me I can go back to work if I feel up to it. I'm going to wait a full 12 weeks, as my coworker did. Just give my body that extra few weeks of rest. Uh, Very light stuff. What I'll be doing, but just getting up early is kind of tiring. So I'm feeling pretty good. Let me show you my scar right now a little bit. You can see it there. It's doing really well. which is great. I will say earlier on, moving around was hard. Taking a shower was very difficult. It was just exhausting. When you first take your showers, you cannot put any water flowing onto your chest. Just hit it from your back, and you just sort of wash that way. That was tough. Taking a shower was very hard, very tiring. Drying yourself off, you think it's easy. It is not. After you have that kind of surgery, everything is just a lot harder. You end up being tired. You take a lot of naps. Like I said, I'm going on week 10 now, and it's doing pretty good. So I just wanted to share that with you. Not sure if I really missed anything. I don't think I did, but I'll make another video in a week or two, probably when I go back to work, just to see how things go. Okay, thank you for watching.